Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades, the Nighty Night update. As you can see, I've traded away some of my ambrosia bottles so that I have enough time blood so that I can fully max out the aspect of Guan, and that is what we will be having our run with today. I haven't played the game for a few days now. I was actually taking a little bit of time out, doing some other things, most of which I regret. Yeah, I was actually playing quite a bit of Smite with Philip lately, and I gotta say, that's not what I came in here to do. But sure, why not? I need to take it, why not? Yeah, I have played a few games, some alone, some with Philip, and overall, I really just came to the realization that playing Smite still to this day does not make me happy. It leaves me with a very, very unpleasant aftertaste every time I stop playing. Almost every time I stop playing. Not because of bad company, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me being overdue with that game. And maybe not related to that. I actually feel like playing Smite somehow does very bad things to my overall productivity. So yeah, I think that is a game that I honest to God just need to drop again. Just for the sake of my sanity and my well-being.
You brandish the eternal spear we call Varotha. So then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon in deserving hands.
I mean, now we have that, right? So we should. Man, I was so looking forward to just getting a good old charge attack run in with this, but you know, sure. Let's have it be special instead. And I mean, you'll see that this will hurt somewhat fiercely. We'll see how good this will go. Alright, there you guys are. The damage is pretty good, and what is much better about this special than any other special is it is pretty wide, so aiming it is relatively easy, which I do enjoy quite a bit, I have to say. Alright. Took them out in one shot, man. Yeah, I can work with this. Will be tricky against bosses, and of course we always have to be ever so very diligent about our HP, which will be very low just on account of us having this weapon aspect. But we'll manage. We manage just fine, because that is what we do. We manage, or we screw up, but even if we screw up, we always manage regardless in the end.
Isn't it?
It is!
Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
I wonder why they all started to just comment on this weapon now, of all the times. Let's actually take our cast here.
Time to hunt.
If so able, I would still like to get Athena's attack in here, just in case, you know? Just in case of sudden emergencies. Hello. And, oh, good armor, didn't see that. I was so focused on the witch in the back that I did not check if that guy had armor. Hilarious. Let's actually use a charge attack then to heal ourselves up a bit. There they are. And we're back to full. Now we can go back to using our special to our heart's content. Yeah, wonder why they only start now to comment on me using this spear, because I have had plenty of spear runs before. Ooh, it was satisfying. Very satisfying. I mean, you can probably relate, right? Everyone has at least some kind of game that, even though you like it or you used to like it, it just ends up not making you all that happy like it used to back when you were young and naive.
Well, if it isn't you...
Well, it is me, indeed.
I'm really very flattered, Highness. You didn't have to get me anything. I mean, your company's more than enough for me.
Well, I insist.
I figured you could do with something more than that this time around, good sir. Sisyphus, how can you stand it being here like this? You always seem in such good spirits, though.
He has mastered the way of living.
You push old Baldy here sufficient times and you might get a different outlook on things too. With the Furies all preoccupied and with my running into you from time to time, I'm positively doing great lately. I like to take what pleasures I can get.
Okay, let me give that money.
Got just
I mean, technically speaking, he is living the life down here. He doesn't have to worry about living, life expenses or anything like that. He can spend all day working out like crazy with his boulder friend over there. And I mean, just imagine what kind of workout that has to be, just pushing that big old boulder up in there all the time. When I first saw him, he had that placeholder model and he was so softly spoken that I actually was so sure he would be a scholar type of guy, you know? A little slim, a little scrawny, but golden at heart, you know?
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
The idea that a soul, a spirit, a shade, could actually go on and pack muscle like crazy. That idea never came to me.
Not yet. All mine.
But yeah, here we are, with Sisyphus being buff as hell. And you know, he already makes me looking forward to living my own afterlife eventually. I will use eternity to become the buffest of them all. That's a DeGrand promise, alright. I mean, I probably still have some other underworld projects. Because I know me, I'm always up to something. Which is a good thing, because being up to something, having things you want to do, it helps you keep passing the time, helps you keep your sanity, helps you keep you active, you know? It's just a very, very good practice in general. Okay, yeah, sure. Take the Chaos Gate with us, why not? Oh. Time must be looking pretty okay over here. There's Athena once more, coming in clutch with the Divine Strike.
The Shield of Light.
I honest to God would have really liked to get her Rothak because it is very, very good on her.
Oh no.
With this weapon.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
Well, maybe I haven't gotten too far yet.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
But you could be my partner. I like that random cast crit we got there. Oh yeah, this seems to be decent. Oh yeah, I forgot we can summon you. Let's do it, actually. Pretty, isn't she? I summoned him. He's my friend, not yours. Oh yeah, she's going hard on him. And she died.
Got you.
I still can't get enough of this skelly pose over here. Just look at how glorious he looks, man.
That's a lot of coin.
He looks like he's about to get hugged by Leonardo DiCaprio on board of a huge ship with 4 chimneys. So, Athena's been fairly decent to us, but what now? What now? You know what, when in doubt, pick money.
Might help.
There's a lot of gods we still could get in here, we still would like to get in here.
In the bag.
But for the moment, Athena and Guan Yu, that is just a match made in heaven. Athena's attack on Guan Yu's spear is arguably one of the, if not the best, and her Wrath effect is as well.
Hit me.
I would argue that wasn't even a smart decision to come in here, yet here we are.
Such darkness emanates from you, O son of Hades, that I once again did not entirely anticipate you would arrive just now. I suspect even your father must have difficulty keeping track of you through the domain he calls his own.
That's true. Oh, maybe it's true. I actually don't know quite as well, but I would like to believe it is. Okay, there's my guy, number 1, guy number 2 and 3, and 4, all been down.
Next.
Ooh. Oh yeah, don't use casts. And he bites at us too. It's a blessing that we have the Athena special here, because that just allows us to deflect all these fancy bullets back at these guys. Which in turn also gives us higher crit chance.
I'll take it.
Ooh, dual wounds.
What is it now?
Or 12 of the God
Shall
runes, rather.
regret this.
I will always keep calling that room a dual wound room, even though you technically can't get a dual wound in there. There you go. That was relatively fast.
Enough.
Nice gem gains.
Very nice.
And
Get me
now
out
we
of
will
here.
see what these two gentle jokers have in store for us. Here's me still hoping for that Athena Wrath effect, because it will just be that good.
I am most grateful.
And there it is. Word of Riposte also tempting. So is the dash, actually.
So that's your choice.
Oh, that's my choice,
Maybe
girl.
you're more like my relatives than I'd care to admit.
No, I'm much cooler than them. Except for Dionysus, he's pretty cool, right? Well, now the big question is, what will be my next hammer upgrade, though? One of the greatest things about the Guan aspect is that a lot of the worst hammer boons in here, in this game, are actually not active for you. Talking about things like Vicious Cycle, Multi-Skewer.
Now she's angry.
She'll get over herself eventually. And while not a bad one, the Explosive Launcher as well. So you have the ability to just get a nice charge attack run somewhat consistently, which is just the best way to play this weapon aspect in general. Of course, we are not doing that right now, but it is, trust me.
So what? Here, why not take a boon and then be off?
I thank you. Thank you, that is very, very kind of you. You know, I'll take the dual shot.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Who knows for what that may end up being useful later down the line.
Give me another.
Sure, go hard on Athena. I would like to get her debuff in here, among other things. Ooh, these two.
Oh good, I love snakes.
At least someone does.
Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a huge crit we got there. I do appreciate that big crit quite a bit. And he petrified the big guy. That was awfully nice of her. Okay, now we go for... I mean, we could just take the dash at this point, I suppose, right? Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Athena's power.
Man, Athena's going crazy today, and you know what? I do not hate that one bit. On the contrary. Also, I think the Chaos Curse has been lifted now. So now we will earn crazy amounts of money in here. There you are. More Dave. It's a bit slow on the fire and the charge up, I can tell, but the damage it deals right now is very, very good. Ironically, the charge skewer is also only actually good on the Guan aspect. For every other weapon aspect, it's mediocre. It's one of the worst things you could ever get in here. Yeah, man, the Guan aspect. It was what I needed to make me enjoy spear gameplay. And I'm glad to have it back.
Zagreus. Hope you don't mind if I cut in here, Zagreus.
That's fine.
I doubt this will take very long at all.
We will see.
No doubt at all for me.
Okay, you actually got two of them there. Where's the last one? There. Oh! Son of a gun. There. Now we have to... Oh! He almost scummed them all. Actually need some HP back here. There.
Chamber secure.
Know that saying, don't be hasty boss. That comes from me, I swear. A little way to stave off competition masquerading as the wisdom of a sage. Those stupid mortals will buy anything.
Oh man, why don't I remember that line?
Faster than ever.
It's a great line, has a lot of charm to it. Thanatos? Oh, he's already gone. Cool. Here's another chest, we have the time. Get a nice charge in here so we can actually get some healing. There they all are. All bundled up together over here. All armored up too. There we go.
Useless.
And yeah, we'll actually go for the challenge room there because I would like to have a chance to get some extra HP in here. Because HP, they don't come easy to you when you play the one you respect. Trust me on that front.
You should know when to quit.
Where they at? Oh, they are spawning directly on top of me. Oof! Okay. I see you all. A lot of spreaders in here. That's good. Just like that is how we will get you. And I won't stop until I get you. Boom! Took him out of his own bomb. Alright, now wasn't that just the greatest? I'm actually going for Dionysus here. Here's me hoping for... Premium bins would actually be pretty nice, wouldn't it?
Hey, I got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
Alright, what you got? And he's actually giving it to me.
Let's liven things up.
And that went into my special. Just in the nick of time. Time to give Lerny the good old beating once more.
Bone Hydra. I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
He is absolutely not aware of that, my boy. Overall, I gotta say, this was an amazing asphalt floor for us. We got a lot of good things. Yeah. Oh. Let's take out the lone over here first. Just recharging some of my HP while we are here. Oh my god, imagine if projectiles you deflag with Athena's attack would also allow you to heal. That would be OP as hell. And down he goes. Now for you, my boy. Lerny. The Lernian Hydra. Actually, now I think about it, there's one hammer boom that, while not the greatest of them all, would still have some benefits for us. And that would be extra armor damage on our special. That one could actually be kind of cool. Because we will face quite a few armored up enemies in the not so distant future. And all of you are going to bite the dust eventually. There we are. Now for you. And slow but steady wins the race. Took a moment, but we managed to get through the fight relatively fine. Thank you.
I'll just tuck that away.
But yeah, so far so good. There's runners coming along rather nicely. I'll take that.
Should help keep me going.
And yeah, for the next floor, what am I supposed to do? I don't really feel like we need a particular god in here, so I'm actually kind of inclined to just go on and take the broken spear point right now. And I think that is actually what I'm going to do, sure. I have no craving, no desire for any other god aside from the ones we have already met. There are some niche boons we could get here and there that could be interesting, but nothing that really makes me want to grab a specific keepsake in here. All that being said and done, let's actually reroll. No, let's just take the HP, we can use it. One of them down. Don't forget, I actually do have the range advantage against these guys, so I don't need to be afraid of them all that much. Where's the last one? Oh, there. Charge in. And take him out.
There.
Was fine. That was absolutely fine. And you know what? Artemis once more, maybe for some extra crit damage or extra crit chances. Don't mind if I do. These poor guys, they have no idea what's hitting them. Oof. You know, brilliant repost from Athena could actually also be pretty cool. That was bad. Yeah, that will be actually a cool thing to come around.
Olympus falls.
Exit wounds. It's interesting, but I think I'll just take the extra crit chance here.
Huntress.
Let's do some rerolls.
By the three fates.
Sure, more HP. We actually accumulated quite a bit of HP in here. Which is pretty good. Hey, there you are. One more. And he actually still got an attack off them. Spear heroes, man, they're insane. There's still one more left somewhere. Oh, there! I never saw you coming. That's better. Got a charge in here. I mean, the range and the attack speed on these guys is always astounding to me. Just seating myself up. Let's remember that I don't have that much time in here, so... Ooh, that was a nice over 1000 damage crit. Yeah, I don't have infinite amounts of times in this floor, so I should honest to God hurry it up a bit more. Athena. Okay, that should be a relatively fine fight over here.
Butterfly chamber.
Just keep doing this. One of them will come back all the way up in there, but so be it. Actually, he came back as a bow hero. I do not approve of that. Why only bow heroes, man? There you... Oh my god. I just better have missed him, man. Just making good use out of my Wrath back there for a change. Oh yeah! I actually forgot that. It changed that you can't fire through walls anymore. The shockwave now bounces off walls. It didn't always used to do that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I wasn't using that all that often, but it's still pretty noticeable.
Strength is a
Debuff. Let's go for the bottle of nectar because that's also HP. Hold still, hold still! I swear, it's like I'm back in elementary school. You tell them to sit down, but nobody sits down. Everyone's just doing whatever they want. Ah, man. Elementary schools, man, those were the days. Back then, we were young, we had no idea what was going on in the world, everything seemed fine. Man, those were the days. Gotta say, I do kind of miss these days. They were fun.
Olympus.
There you go. More enemies spawning in, of course. By the way, you can tell, we have spent way too much time on this floor already. The blessing of Elysium.
I'm going to enjoy this.
There's our hammer. I won't go for the chest because time is running short. Oh. I don't even quite know what I would want that hammer to be. I said earlier that getting extra armor shred would be nice. Damn. But it would not be the best. I still do use my charge attack somewhat regularly here. So there's a strong case to be made for one of the charge attack boosters, even though I don't quite know which one I would prefer. Olympus! Olympus! My god, all these tanky enemies here. Only you are left. Damn. Serrated Edge, Breaching Skewer, and the Quick Spin. I think the Quick Spin is probably going to be the best option in here. But the Breaching Skewer also has some potential. Let's take this one.
Let's go for it.
I feel like for going through the rest of the floor fast, getting some armor shred in here. Yeah, just for that. I had a feeling I would experience a room such as this one sooner rather than later. Also, here's me hoping that Hermes contributes something interesting. Slow but steady wins the race, but we ain't got time for slow and steady right now.
Hello, Hermes.
Oh, 3 extra dashes. Don't mind if I do.
That's good speed, alright.
Beat.
Why not?
Oh yeah, maybe we can actually take a Yarn of Ariadne with us to the final boss fight. And yeah, man, the timer is running super short. Next up, guys. Come on, don't be shy. Be quick. Charge it up. Go for a broke. More? More. Still more? Oh, man. Nothing annoys me more than having still more enemies spawning in. These guys, they just don't know when to stop, do they? Yeah, man, that was not good. That was very not good. You know what, I don't care about Poseidon, so we let that just lie around there. Make my attack stronger.
Time's running out.
What could Poseidon even give me at this point that I would be roughly interested in? I can't think of anything.
Can you mock me with a yarn of Ariadne, blackguard? You ought to know that woman's name means absolutely nothing to me now.
That's so.
You seem pretty put off by a random bit of twine there, former King of Athens. Care to share your innermost thoughts on the subject, or best keep them bottled up?
Nothing shall be bottled here, you filth. That she became enamored of me was not my responsibility besides. She was naive, the same as you.
Oh, we'll get more of that conversation later down the line. Of that I am certain. I actually should keep on using my cast because it's guaranteed. Damn it! Oh my god, that crit! Because it's guaranteed damage we can put into Theseus without any trouble.
Olympus, I invoke your aid.
Yeah, invoke them.
No time. Athena.
Damn. He's invoking alright. Oh, another huge chunky crit. Yeah, we're going to lose the Death Defiance in here. There we go. But eventually we will succeed. I hope. That's one down. And sadly we lost 2 lives. All because of the tight deadline in the nick of time just before we were able to finish off the fight. Great. Thank you. Yeah, we're not looking that good. The fight itself, man, that was fine. The fight itself was super fine. Just everything surrounding it.
Anyway.
I heard that you can actually have 2 of them at the same time now without consuming both by accident. So let's see if that will work out for me. And yeah, now we have the same scenario as usually. We have enough money. Let's see if the game deems it necessary and fair to actually offer me some kisses of sticks, because the game and I, we know each other for a while now. The game is usually not compliant when it comes to that stuff. Where's Ares coming from now?
Something I can use. Just what I need.
You know what? Battle Rage could actually be pretty nice.
The War God's power.
And a palm into my raw thing is most appreciated. I was about to say, there was a fish somewhere. Where? Man, Ares out of nowhere. That actually annoys me immediately. Could have had some great use for Athena.
Got a bite.
Hey, a stone wall.
It's a stone wall.
That's 150 gems once more. Interesting. Actually, let's start with Demet over here. Maybe we can get some great A rarity boosters out of her. Which would be pretty interesting. Or the Snowburst, because that would actually give us... That would actually give us privileged status. Which I have completely neglected for the entirety of this run.
Not now.
Now that I think about it. Oh man, there are too many walls. Way too many walls.
No way.
Okay, that could be decent. For all we know, this could be our dream coming through.
No use.
It's not, of course not. Because that would have been too nice. Oh no!
Nothing but the tiny vermin.
It is the tiniest of all the vermins. It is actually very bad because, my god. The regular mini-bosses, they have armor, and we could have absolutely destroyed that armor. But yeah, man, as you can see, I'm getting wrecked over here. Also poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good crit though. Oh, I wish you would hold still, you puny rat. Where are you at? Where's the rat? There he is. Man, I can't even see the rat. There it is. Why are you running? Don't run from me! Oh man, I have lost so much time in here already. And she's gone again. Oh no! Die, thank you. Oh man, that stupid vermin, man.
Affection for you, little sprout. No need for reciprocity. But now I'll offer you the fiercest of my capabilities.
Her somewhat fiercest of her capabilities. Snowburst or the rare crop. I'm going to take the Snowburst here because I honest to God hope that I will not actually need to go through the entirety of the Styx rooms. Because just that one took so much time out of me. It's hilarious.
Try this way.
Good. Still need to go through the entirety of the Hades fight too, man. It's rough. It's a rough life we're living.
Can't do that.
Also, that lost us so many HP. That last rat fight. That tiny vermin fight. Oh my god, we're actually through.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And she actually gives me a Death of Defiance, which is very nice.
Lots of coin there.
Okay, now I have a little bit more time than I initially anticipated, and I still have one reroll left. Damn it, once more. I'm gonna go for it. Still hoping for one more Death Defiance, just to be on the safe side of things. Not sure if Demeter really has anything we still would like to get from her. Oh no! Poison. Actually, Demeter is a goddess that would have been interesting to meet earlier because of that rarity booster, but it wasn't that necessary. Good, 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 good. Moment of truth. Lasers out of hell, huh? And of course there's none, but you know what? That extra attack damage might come useful as well. Ooh, the crits. The crits are good. Die, die, die! There you go. All of you are going to bite the dust. Yeah! Now we're cooking. And she comes in clutch with... Take the Ravenous Woolly because I actually do use it every now and then. Okay, time for us to leave, but of course we do take Hermes with us. Auto reload, second wind. Probably going to take the second wind here.
Hermes, send me on. The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
I think some dodge chance will do us some good.
Bye for now, boy.
This is going to be one awkward Hades fight, man. A very, very awkward Hades fight, but I am confident. I'm semi-confident that we should be able to make it.
Take care of Varatha for me.
What have you done with my ancient weapon, boy? I sense Varatha's form there in your feeble grip, but there's some garish power you've awakened in it, haven't you?
It's true. Achilles
I
helps.
just took a splash of Titan blood at the right time was all. There's more to your ancient weapon than you gave it credit for, I guess. Though let's not keep it waiting, no?
I wonder if Hades ever saw Zagreus use the weapon.
No, let's not. Gygaros is the mightier weapon with none of the treacherous past. It needs no fanciful shape-shifting tricks to run you through. Behold.
Also, someone remind me that I actually have to look up what Gygaros is all about. Yeah, off to a good start we are. Yeah, great. And he's gone once more. Actually, I need to stay mobile here. Halfway through.
I guess so.
Ooh, fancy.
To me, Skelly.
I did not summon you.
I did summon him. Man, everybody worried about summoning or not summoning Skelly over here. It's kind of hilarious, isn't it? And he's gone once more. And the last part.
Useless.
Hey, I agree. Getting some great AD deflects in here. They keep me alive. And give me more damage. Oof. And as you can see, man, the heal from just taking out all these gentle jokers over here with my charge attack is also very, very decent. And there you go. Still have 1 minute left.
You asked for this.
Got me.
Traps, traps, traps. Yeah, you go there, you do that. Oof. I was actually sure that would be the big one. Yeah, not today. Damn. Slime used my rod effect a bit too late. 30 seconds is more than enough. More than enough. There.
Boy, you speak none of this to anyone.
That delicious Guan Yu victory, guys. Ah, I missed that.
By my father's name.
Yeah. Aspect of Guan Yu, man. Feels good. Feels like coming home. I don't know, we actually did it with a special heavy run. For a change. I don't think I've ever done that before, so I'm happy.
The prince is getting rather good at this. But let us say he perished anyhow.
Though I feel like we haven't actually gotten our special that much stronger past the very first biome now, did we? It was more useful against armored enemies, but aside from that, the numbers they never really changed all that much.
Oh, hey! I didn't see you come in. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Here, have one.
Oh, wow, thanks. This is real nice of you. I sure am glad you died out there just now.
Oh my
I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well.
I like how dry he can be about that topic.
Achilles, something awakened in Varotha when I spoke the words. It revealed to me a form I'd never seen, wielded by the warrior called Guan Yu, handsomely dressed, and just as you described. That's no Greek name, is it?
No, it's Chinese.
No, I don't think so, lad. I don't know who this Guan Yu is, or where he's from, or even when he's from. But the fates must have a plan for him and you. Anyway, I think my part in this is ended. For Arthur served you well, no? I trusted it in life. I trust it now. Fear is for the weak.
Fear is for the weak.
Fear is for the weak. See, I can say fancy lines too.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
It looks like, let's say 2.5. 2.5 heads. Enjoy them.
Megarod tells me that you surpassed her well out there. How utterly embarrassing for her, to say the least.
I mean, I've suppressed you as well, so what does that tell us about you,
I suppose you're going to punish her in some cruel fashion, then?
Oh, I've already seen to that, of course. You think she volunteered to deal with you? Nobody did. That's how ignoble a task it is.
That's strangely comforting to know. Hey, mate. What do you say we share this over in the lounge?
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh, certainly why. I don't see why not. I mean, it's not as though I've got something to do that isn't that.
I mean, you could sing.
And anyways, I oughtn't to look back. I mean, the moral of the story is to not look back when you are told not to look back. You understand, don't you, my friend?
I like how Dooza was just there in the background and immediately shaking the moment Zack and Orpheus spawned in here.
I quite enjoyed our outing, Zagreus. So, I suppose I shall be seeing you around?
Yeah, sure.
What brings you here?
What news of late about Eurydice, my friend? She is as delicate as I described, no doubt. Ah, but I am dwelling on her once again, it seems.
So it would seem.
I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met, though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject.
How very understandable indeed. Were I to have been failed to be rescued from the depths of hell, mere moments from escape, I too would be quite cross with my attempted rescuer. And for quite some time.
That's a shame.
I'm working on it, mate.
Yeah, eventually we will succeed. Okay, Nick still has something to say, and so does Dooza, and of course we also have some fish to hand in. Nice. What's that? What was he coughing up there?
I had another question about your relationship to other Gorgons, Dusa. So, I notice you're not much for hissing, snake-like noises when you speak, and so on. Is that some sort of special Gorgon language or something?
No, not exactly, Prince. It's what it sounds like. Hiss. Just scary hissing, really. It takes some practice not to sound like that with a forked tongue. I really wanted to fit in. Hey, how about you? Always wondered how come you have a surface accent. Weren't you born here?
Interesting.
Oh, wait, me? I never gave it any thought. I guess it's from my father. He insisted that he'd teach me how to speak himself. Maybe it's in the blood.
That might be.
Maybe it is. What?
That was actually a line of dialogue I did not remember too.
Oh my. Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
Yes.
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it.
She probably will. Yeah, I actually did not remember that voice line, but I do remember taking this diamond for 100 gems. It's a very, very good trait.
Explain. You honor me, my child, although I dread that I am not deserving of such generosity. There is no need to flatter me like this.
She is right, you know.
Hey, Nix, I would still like for you to have it. With my compliments.
Having played Smite a little bit more in the past reminds me why I dislike this person so much.
Hey, Nix, I would have you know, I'm now proud owner of my very own chthonic companion. You really built them to last. Just not very many of them, apparently. I'd all but given up on ever finding one.
I sensed this outcome, and it pleases me. Though you never would have simply discovered such a thing. They each are unique artifacts that must be given willingly if they are to retain their shape and power.
I have to say, and I do mean this as a compliment, it's hard for me to imagine Night Incarnate herself fashioning these little keepsakes to be given between friends.
How very kind of you.
I gotta say, I did not understand that compliment. But we have finished one more prophecy, and we gained some ambrosia for that, which is very nice. How much more darkness do I need? A ton for the next Faded Authority. Maybe Skelly has something interesting to say as well. He does not. Could give him a bottle of ambrosia, but I actually want to save them a little longer for...
Trying to bore me to death with all this chit-chat, pal?
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. That's my great strategy of actually getting you killed for good. Because clubbing you to death evidently did not work out. Alright, so the rail next time. Looking forward to that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days and stay as awesome as you are.